Yes, Magda.
8.
8, and Rod?
5.
5, here 5.
Train.
Train, here's... Did you say 8?
Yes.
Sorry, 8, yes, what's 8?
Relating.
Relating, for 8. Yes, well done.
Yeah.
And there are several other 8s as well. There's triangle and integral and what have...
Janglia is in Janglia.
Yes, it was interesting, janglia and triangle. I did try triangle, but I used to play the triangle.
And it got janglier all the time.
No, I gave it up, actually, because, well, quite frankly, I thought that tings ain't what they used to be.
I think I'll go home now, Richard.
Let's have Rod's letters.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Rod. S.
Consonant.
It's part of his after-dinner speech, by the way. That. N.
Consonant, please.
R.
Vowel.
A.
Vowel.
I.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant, please.
S.
Consonant.
D.
Vowel, please.
And E.
Thank you. Here's the clock. Yes, Rod.
7.
And Magda?
7.
And, okay, Magda's 7 is?
Redness.
Redness, yes. And Rod?
Dossier.
Pardon?
Dossier. D-O-S-S-I-E.
Oh, a dodgy dossier. Yeah, we had all of that last year, didn't we? Dossier.
Dossier's fine. Redness, I'm afraid you can't have Magda because you need 2 E's. It's just 1 E in the selection.
Yes.
Yeah, so dossier, good. Well done, Rod.
Yep.
Barry?
Well, there's sardines for 8, but tra-la, my friend here has a 9.
It's anodizers. A-N-O-D-I-S-E-R-S, which are things which coat metals with protective oxide layers.
Well done, Susie. Good girl, good girl. So, 21-14, ladies and gentlemen. Magda, your numbers, please.
I'll have one from the top and any other 5 of your choice, small
Thank
ones.
you, Magda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have then 5 and 7, 4 and 6, 5 and 25. It's nice because we have the 4 and a target of 537.
Well, 537. 537. So, Magda.
No, 536.
Okay, one away. Rod.
537.
Okay, good man. Let's have a look at 537 then.
5 times 4 is 20.
It is.
Times 25
Yeah,
is 500.
it is.
5 6s are 30.
Yeah,
Add that on
yeah.
and add the 7 on.
Beautiful. 537.
Well done, Rod.
I'm rubbish at numbers.
Oh, that's terrific.
You look surprised, Rod, there.
I'm rubbish at numbers.
Not today.
That's terrific, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good, well done. And that's a very good 10 points for you because it's put you slightly in the lead there, 24 and 21. Okay, here's Barry.
Well, I spent the early part of my career in Fleet Street, where I met one of the great names of journalism, Hanan Swaff. And hardly anybody's heard of Swaff anymore, but at the beginning of the 20th century, the early part of the 20th century, he was a Fleet Street legend. He worked on every newspaper and done absolutely everything. He was a chain smoker, and he'd stick a cigarette in his mouth and set fire to it and leave it there. he'd just carry on talking the whole time, and you'd, with fascinated horror, you'd watch this thing burning down and down and down until you knew his lips were going to burst into flame, and then he'd take it out, throw it away, and light another one. And the ash just fell all over him, down his shirt, his coat, his trousers. Danny Kaye bumped into him in London one day and said, looked him over and said, "Hello, Swaff, I see you're wearing players this year." Now, well, I got to know him because my wife Diana was then a very young journalist on the old Daily Herald, and Swaff, because of his legendary status, although he was in his 80s, had a kind of grace and favour job there. He took a great interest in Diana's career. Didn't blame him because she was a very pretty girl. And one night he invited us to his flat overlooking Trafalgar Square. This was some time ago. You imagine how much a flat overlooking Trafalgar Square would cost these days. In his youth, he'd been an absolutely ferocious drinker, and he told us that one night, around about 1920, when he was an executive on the Daily Mail, he left the office and went into the Mucky Duck, the pub next door, for a drink, and stayed there far too long and drank far too much. And when he went back to the office, he realised he was too drunk to walk up the stairs. So he started climbing them on his hands and knees. And when he was halfway up, the proprietor, Lord Northcliffe, came down. And he looked down at Swaffer and he said, "Swaffer, there's too much drinking going on round here." And Swaff looked up and said, "I know, I'm just going up to tell the buggers." Wonderful piece of quick thinking.
Yes, I know. Here we are. Now, wood rash. Wood rash is our tea time teaser. And here's the clue. Driving around with antiques. Yeah, it's the roadshow, of course. The roadshow, driving around with antiques. The Antiques Roadshow, as Mr. Aspel, as you know, the boss of that, was here the other day. Right, roadshow. So 21 and 24 we've got, and we have Rod to go. Rod Barry.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Rod. L.
Consonant, please.
S.
Consonant.
C.
Vowel, please.
A.
Vowel.
E.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant, please.
V.
Consonant, please.
G.
Vowel, please.
And E.
Here we go. Thank you. Rod.
7.
Magda.
7.
Magda.
Cleaves.
Spell.
Cleaves.
Rod.
Lovages.
Spell.
Lovages.
It's a large edible white. No, it doesn't say mass noun actually. I thought it might. No, so it doesn't say it, and in the sense that it's given, it sounds logical to pluralise it. It's a large edible white-flowered plant of the parsley family. So you could have
Thanks,
two
Susie.
lots. Well done.
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah. Good. Barry?
Yeah, well, I'm glad Rod got a result with that one, having missed out on Wolfmen. We've got another 7, which is coevals.
Yeah, a coeval, a C-O-E-V-A-L, is someone who's roughly the same age as you, as oneself, I mean.
All right. Well, that's some good 7s there. Well, that's some great words there for the 7, so well done indeed. So, moving on to Magda.
Consonant, please, Carol.
P.
And another one.
R.
And another.
D.
And another one.
S.
And a vowel.
I.
And another one.
A.
And another one.
E.
Another one.
I.
And a consonant, please.
Thank you, Magda. T.
Thank you. Here we go.